Our final match of the day will be a very good match. We got Brittany BRYANT from Canada and the Duchess of Doom, Allison Fisher, here. In the commentary booth for this match will be George Teachea and myself, Tim de Ruiter. What do you think here, George?
Well, folks, Allison, the Duchess of Doom, and Brittany BRYANT, the bombshell from Canada and the UK. They're about to break them up here in playing 10-ball, 2 sets. If they're tied in sets, it goes to a shootout. The race is to 4. This young lady that's about to break the balls is sponsored by Maz. And she is a Hall of Famer and a name associated with pool. If you're talking women's pool, this lady has owned it.
Not just pool, I think she also played different...
Snooker.
She played snooker.
She played
I think
snooker
she played
till
English billiards. I think she's played many of it.
She played snooker till 1994 and then came over to the U.S. and just robbed everybody.
Yeah, I
Pretty
mean,
much,
I can imagine. I mean, starting to play snooker, you're such a shot maker.
That lady
Usually a good technique.
holds everyone's respect. Brittany BRYANT, you know, she's quite a force to contend with. She's out of Canada. She's a 6, if I can read my own writing, 670 Fargo. She's ranked 33rd in the world. Allison is ranked 6th.
Yeah, good safety here from Brittany BRYANT
Using
after the
Fargo
break.
rate.
I remember she got to the final in the Las Vegas Open last year, Brittany BRYANT, so she's been getting pretty used to this format. Both ladies have been playing all the Pro Billiard Series events, which of course is great for the tour, but also great for their purse, I guess. They've been doing pretty well.
Well, they don't leave empty-handed. And look at this. Ooh.
Yeah, there was a big scratch of the back, but
Almost did.
She got it just perfect.
Just right. Kicked the ball out. She's left a difficult return shot. If she cuts it in the corner, there's a possibility of a scratch. I don't think it does, but she could cut this in the side. A difficult shot. Not for the lame of heart. This is a second round match, first round winners actually, but Allison drew a bye and Brittany's opponent was sick and could not make the tournament. So this is their first match on the slick TV table, but both ladies are rather accustomed to being on the stream and on a TV table that doesn't play the same as all the other tables which are practiced on. Allison starting with the bridge. 2 ball to the side. Everything's open except the 9. Now, can she do something with the 4 to open them up? No.
I was thinking maybe with the 6.
And
Because the 7
come straight across. Yeah,
well,
like
kind of depending on how you get on the 6, but maybe shoot the 6 in the side, open up the 10 and have the 7, or she was trying to do it with the 2 ball and have the 3, which I think is a little risky.
well, as you can see, she is now behind the 10-9, and the 3 ball has to jump. Just like you said.
They are in a pretty tough spot though. Like there's not many balls nearby but the 4, but then you will never get on the 5. So
Yeah, she gave that a go, and it's going to have to settle for this jump shot.
I do expect her to get close here though.
Allison is sponsored by Mez and plays with the Mez equipment, so that's more likely one of their cues. As you can see on her shirt, she's also sponsored by Playcraft, Breaktime Billiards, Sports Bar in Winston-Salem, and Jam Up Sportswear. In fact, she has the Allison Fisher line at Jam Up Sportswear. They actually have a booth here in Wisconsin and are also one of the sponsors, Q Sports International, and our Vegas sponsor for the Pro Billiard Series. Some of the greatest people ever.
Strong safety shot here. Difficult because being on the rail, length of the table, and then cutting the 4 is a tough jump. But then on the other side, kicking at it, it's kind of off the rail on both sides. That it's also a difficult kick shot.
She's going rail first and has called the 4-ball in the bottom left-hand corner
Is she gonna
pocket.
try and go 2 rails?
I think she was just trying to get there for a safety. Well, this will take care of the 9.
Yeah.
So the opening game here. And we have a stymie with the 3 balls, the 4, 9, 10. And she'll probably just roll this 4-ball and put the cue ball up against the 9. Allison will have to come with a kick shot, and whether she wants to kick long or kick short will be her decision. And looks like she's kicking long. This lady used to own ESPN. She was on there so much. The women had such a great tour. A lot of it thanks to her. They'd love to have that back. So would all of us.
So I think first real opening shot for Brittany here. Has so far only been trying to play safe, or has been playing safe. So
Yeah.
4-ball, if she can float it in, get to the center of the table, be perfect on the 5.
And that's exactly what she just rolled it in and go
She's a little
forward to the
lower
cue
in
ball.
I was gonna say she was a little lower in the cue ball.
wouldn't.
I would
just
play top spin and just float it up.
Just play comfortable to make the ball, because the natural angle is going to go right for the 5. Looking good here.
Yeah, she reconsidered. Nice shot. Nice angle on the 5, and yeah, I mean, a lot of people would say that Allison Fisher is a favorite here. I think she is, but with real small margins. And I think also that if Brittany can have a good start, if she can get some games on the board early, then we might be in for a treat. Then I think it would be a really interesting match.
You know what I want to compare this to? We just had Federgorst and Jesse Engel on. This kind of.
Well, yeah, it's kind of the same. Just I think this might be a little bit closer to that.
Yes. In other words, big difference in Fargo, but in these short races, I'm telling you, they both have the tools to get it done.
Well, they both have won tournaments in their career. They both have experienced the pressure. They've been playing for a long period of time, so there's both pretty much seasoning. So 2 rails to get to the 8-ball.
Has that got enough speed?
I don't think so. I felt that she was overstretched and should have taken the extension.
Cue extension.
The Q extension, exactly, yeah. So she'll have to bank this. This is still an okay bank though, just a hair of right to open up the 8. But yeah, I mean, those opportunities like she just had with going from the 7 to the 8, you cannot make mistakes like not getting the Q
She's
extension
banking
out.
this to the corner. I'd be banking it to the side.
Well, she's just playing safe. Oh. Yeah, I think she was just trying to make sure that she was not leaving something easy.
Okay.
I mean, not really a lot of harm done here.
No.
It's not bad.
Yeah, Brittany's one of the top WPBA players. She's in the top 5.
Not exactly sure how much she can see from the 8. She might always be able to kick from the back, the kick and stick. Send the 8 2 rails to the short rail, maybe with the 10-9. She can play the opposite sides, but then most likely she'll be hooked after. She's played the bank, trying to get the speed right to leave a very difficult shot, but yeah, the speed was missing there.
Yeah, the speed, and she left her right in the front of the pocket. What a treat to commentate one of Allison's matches. I think I've done one for Brittany Bryant once before, but not Allison Fisher. I'm not sure. And the first game looks like it's going to go to Brittany Bryant.
First blood goes to Brittany Bryant.
John Lehman, our head referee and tournament director. Answering a couple of questions for Brittany. Probably making sure to let them know that don't throw any balls out on the table as long as the cue ball has not stopped. If it's rolling, don't touch a ball. Allison Fisher, I believe she, her background is snooker. She played it till 1994 and then came up with 9-ball. And she's been in the States as long, playing 9-ball. It was quite some time.
I mean, she's a little bit before when I started playing pool, so I wouldn't know.
That was like 5 years ago. I'm
I was gonna say
teasing,
that's
folks. I'm teasing.
Okay, you had me there.
Tim has had a pretty good long career playing pool. He's played a lot of juniors in Europe.
I mean, last 12, 13 years, so
okay.
I've been around for a bit, but yeah. Obviously, I miss a lot of names from back in the day.
Yeah, in fact, while you're watching, folks, folks, you've been making fun of me for that. Thank you. You'll catch a camera view of Bert Kinnister in the audience, and if you know Bert, you know what he means to this game. If you don't know Bert, Google him and take a look at some of his videos and workout routines that he has for pool, because you'll find them very useful. It will vastly improve your game.
Yeah, not so great shot from
That's
Brittany
him
on
right
the
there.
one.
That's Mr. Kinnister and Mrs. Kinnister, I believe. But in fact, after the last match I just had, we saw him in the audience, and I went out there and thanked him for his videos and the good that he did to my game. And I'm telling you, once you see his videos, you're going to hear him say, I don't care who you are, I don't care where you are, you're hitting the balls too hard. For those of you watching and tuning in every day to watch these tournaments, here at the Wisconsin Open, the Apex Wisconsin Women's Open and Men's Open, our first match, live stream match tomorrow will be at 1 p.m. Just the TV table will be at 1 p.m.
But if you guys are still interested to see all the other matches, of course, going on in the tournament, because the other matches will start around 9 or 10 a.m., make sure you go to tv.kazoom.com. It's pay-per-view, but you can watch whatever table we have in this room. So
Yeah.
make sure you sign up. If you want to see your favorite players, then that's the way to go.
And then you don't have to listen to Tim and I.
Yeah, we giggle too much. Yeah.
Well, we're a little punchy, folks. But this is a great match for you. And she's going to call the 10 and kick it this ball. I don't blame her.
Yeah, send the 2-ball up table. Maybe you make the 10. If not, you still make separation.
And if she hits the bottom side of the 2, the cue ball travels down and could end up right where it's at. Could end up right there. See?
Ooh. Look at this for a result as well.
What a great result! It was a well-designed shot. I mean, she threatened the pocket. She ended up with what I would call a pretty safe shot, containing safety. She's not going to get a lot. She's not going to get ball in hand out of it, but she's going to keep her from being offensive. And she is going to get ball in hand out of it. And on a shot like this, she should get ball in hand for the next 2 turns. She missed the ball, then she scratched.
Yeah. Okay, so we just... let's see what she's got here. I think the 3-ball, quite challenging. She might have to play for the 3-7 combo.
No, she's playing straight in. Look at this nice position she plays. Very Ellen Fisher-esque. Allison Fisher-esque.
Great shot.
That's it.
Yeah, that's what you meant.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, played the short side here. Was super tough to get to the other side. I like this. Now, I think she will go to the right side of the 6. Play high, maybe a little bit of left to check the angle.
And to make pocketing the ball a little easier. Well, now she's in line. Now it's just a matter of staying in line and closing out the last 4 balls on the table. Two-rail position. I'm just going to let it come off the second rail.
I don't think she's going to go
softly.
to rails.
You don't think so?
No, she usually plays the game pretty
simple.
Yeah, she's really trying not to use too many rails, or at least most of the time I see her play, she looks like she's trying to do everything on cue ball speed. So this way she was traveling a little bit through her positional area, but then she was just focused on having the right speed, and well, she's done well. She can go to the left side of the 9.
And she does clear off the table, tying things up, 1 apiece. Allison to break the balls after John gets done racking them up for her and cleaning the cue ball.
Yeah, it all started with that great kick shot she's played. Great separation, almost hooked Brittany full ball.
Yeah, calling the 210, but she was playing it pretty much knowing she was going to get safe there. We are playing on Predator 9-foot Apex tables. the Arcadia Cloth, the Predator Arcos balls, the Predator Arrow Rack. And even the Predator Bridge. The arena lights displaying the whole arena. There's 7 lights above this table. You can see the reflection of the lights on the balls when they're racked. The balls are nice and cleaned after every match. A ball to the side, not quite.
Oh, that one ball.
1 ball, 5 ball, nothing. 1 ball, no.
Well, but it did get to that little awkward spot to where you know if you cut it just wrong, you're scratching straight in the corner.
Look at all the balls that threatened to pocket. The 7, the 1 on the side, the 5 here. I mean, the 1 in the side also.
Oh, you had the 8 tracking there too, yeah.
She threatened quite a few pockets and didn't beat any of them up. Now, is she going to bank the 3 ball, or is she going to find a way to play safe and incorporate the use of the 7 ball here?
Yeah, I was thinking she can still draw.
She can draw
to
and
the
get
center of the table. That's okay enough. She doesn't have to get straight.
Just to the right of where she is now. She didn't
She
hit it hard enough. Yeah.
Well, she also hit it a little thinner than she could have hit it.
I'm going to cut the 3 very thin and try to put the cue ball behind the 4.
Yeah, that or bank the 3 to the short rail on the left and bring the cue ball 2 rails behind the, I think it was 10, yeah, behind the 10 or the 9, like at that area.
Well, looks like that might be what she's doing because she's hitting the bottom side of the 3. Well, she hit it like what you said, but she needed to hit it a little better than that. But this, you know, it doesn't really sell out. Allison will find another containing safety. I'm not sure if she can try to pocket the ball. Well, there's no sense in trying to pocket because she'll have horrible position.
Yeah, there's not going to be much after,
There's no future.
Well, or playing the carom on the 4, then there was also not much future. She played a great shot here.
She's going to
I even think she has blocked the 1 railer as well.
The kick?
Yeah, going 1 rail, just over the long rail.
I'm thinking that she can kick and send the ball just past the side pocket towards below the 9-10.
Yep, 2 rails. Yeah. Hit it straight in the face.
She's going to hit the bottom side of it, so that goes towards the 4, or the left side of it. She's going 2 rails.
Oh, she's called in the corner, and oh.
Did she call that corner?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So she actually went for it. Well, actually good shot because she ended up with position and was very close to making the ball. Yeah, that draw stroke.
Oh,
she's
foul.
called the foul. She moved the 4 ball.
Yeah, she moved the 4, yeah.
And like the lady she is, just pushed it out and said foul. The player's on her 30-second shot clock. And is it going to come? Oh, nicely done. Now, Brittany's looking pretty solid here in this rack. Tied at 1. She's looking to make it 2-1. Take a 1-game lead.
Yeah, like I say, if she can just keep getting that advantage a little bit, then she can push Allison to where she's feeling not too great and she's down all the time. She didn't really get great on the 7. It's okay though, she can still cut it to the top right, well, top left corner in this view and play the 8 in the same corner.
Oh, she's going to the corner with this. I thought she might go to the side, but as I see this angle, no way.
Yeah, nice shot.
I might play this ball in the corner. The 8 ball. No, that's too much angle, huh?
No, I think you can.
Can she
If
hold it on the same
if
side?
you play a smooth draw
Yeah.
stroke, then you
Yeah,
should be
she's-
fine. If you're gonna be jabby, then,
Yeah, there we go.
and especially with the newer cloth, that draw is gonna catch really fast. So, yeah, good shot.
And this is very much looking like a 2-1 lead for Brittany BRYANT. After she makes his 10 ball.
Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, 2-1, and she does have a pretty good start so far. The only mistake she's made was trying to thin the 1 ball and not hitting it. That's where Allison ran out. Besides that, she's been holding on pretty well.
Well, John racks the balls. I'll run through our sponsors real quick. Apex, Predator Group, Q Sports International, U.S. Pro Billiard Series partners are Medalla Light, Kamui, Rums of Puerto Rico. And as Tim mentioned, if there's a favorite player, use Kazoom. All the tables are streaming. The brackets are on ProBilliardSeries.com. And Brittany leading 2-1, breaking the 10 ball, playing the 1 on the side, a little bit long. Long shot on the 1. Open look, but it ain't no gimme. Look at the ball and come straight across. Just don't get behind the 4.
Oh. Yeah, that's the thing. I think she did play no spin on that. And because the new cloth still slides, the moment it hits the rail, it curves a little bit forward. That's to where some players like to play this always with a hair of outside to make sure it doesn't make that little bend. And this is just exactly what happened. She wasn't trying to get close to the 7.
She's going to go rail first here. I like this shot. I think she executes it. I think it's going to work. A little shy.
Yeah, still no worries though. Tough layout here. Obviously with the 7, 9 and 10 being on the same long rail.
7 ball is the only thing to worry about here. Got to figure that out. She can come off the 6 and push the 7 up towards the side pocket, past the side for a shot in the corner. To solve that piece of the puzzle.
I'm not sure if with this angle, if she can still run into the 7 right now. Not sure. It might be a little bit too much angle.
Yeah. Doesn't want to do it real hard. Just push it past the 9 to get it in front of the pocket. Now she has a really nice shot on the 6. Yeah, she made it worse.
Or did she just turn it into a 7-10-9 combo? Because it does look pretty close to me. If she can get just next to it and kind of straight, you don't want to be off angle and anything, but if you can get it to where the cue ball's almost lined up straight with it, it's either that or leave a good angle on the 6 to open it up.
And she got it. She has the angle.
Still a little straight though.
I thought she had the angle. That looking at this here, it's a little tougher.
But it's not ideal, or at least it doesn't feel ideal to me. That's.
Yeah, she's going after it. She's called for an extension. Wants to think it over.
She could play for the bank. Play for the bank on the 7. You got the 8 over the pocket.
She can't hold the cue. Well, yes, she can. She can hold the cue ball. Take the back. Good call.
Thanks.
And that's exactly what she did.
And then she could play it if she just plays it soft to medium speed. If she doesn't make it, then the 8 is blocking the pocket for the 7, and then no harm done. Just a little insurance.
Well, she's going to need the insurance because she did miss the ball.
She hit it quite firm too. She's left a tough shot, but she hit it a little bit more firm than I expected her to do. Yeah, and I feel if she's gonna cut the 7, she's gonna be awful close to that 8. The cue ball's gonna run really close to the 8 ball. Well, she took the gamble, and
she's okay.
I'm not too sure. I don't think so. Yeah, great chance here. She doesn't really have to force the cue ball or anything. Play
Just
pocket
make it.
speed, float it
Just
in,
make it.
and you're on the 8.
Just use the speed to make the ball, and all of a sudden you're on the hill. If you're Brittany Bryant. On the rail, 8 feet away.
Oh, she still she put some
That's-
punch on there. I felt like she put some punch. If you look at where the cue ball ended up, there was no need to do that.
Yeah, those shots, you know, when you're pure stroking, when you're really on your game, you make those.
Just so much top spin. Just barely drop it in. That's, yeah. Oh,
This might be warp speed into the side. No, she went to the corner pocket and playing safe early.
oh, she
And?
did not get it either. Okay, this is a lot more difficult than the 7 ball she had before, but it's still another visit to the table.
She can cross the 7 ball and make it to the middle of the opposite rail. That's what she was trying to do.
Yeah, she. Oh, it worked this way.
It worked this way. It worked just the other way.
Well, did it work this way? There is a cut.
There is
on
a
the
cut.
7.
And I think Allison go after it because with the table being fairly new cloth that'll slide.
Oh,
That
no.
pocket's big.
No, she's not playing it.
She's not?
No, No, well, she dropped down pretty fast. I don't think she did. Or, oh well, maybe she, okay. Well, I thought she would maybe take a little bit more time to chase after a ball like that, but
she hits these balls very, very nice.
Straight in the hole,
Very
nice
smooth.
shot.
And she's turned this around. She's the one now looking to tie it up, as she had to before, because Brittany got the first game and then took a lead, and now it's Allison's turn to catch back up.
So 2 each, or at least 2 each should be coming up.
With Allison shooting that 10 ball, that's like money in the bank.
Okay, so it looks like
Player break.
Allison Fisher wants to leave the arena.
Well, she leaves Yuri
Left.
straight to the left.
Yeah, well. She just walked up to us and asked us where the restroom was. Well, we had to help her out.
Well, folks, we're going to go to a little commercial break. We're going to bring you some shots, I believe, here.
Well, folks, we'll have a little talk here between the two of us because both players has left the arena. And yeah, we had quite impressive view of the venue just earlier. This is the arena, of course, a fantastic arena. All Predator products, Predator Apex table, Predator bridges, Predator Arcadia Cloth, the newest version. Plays phenomenal. Tried it a couple days ago, I really loved it. And we got those perfect Predator Arena lights, my favorite as well. And I think I'm forgetting something. No, the Predator Arcos II balls, of course, and the Predator Aero Rack to rack the balls.
And also the bridge.
And also, don't forget the Predator bridge.
That was the number 2 I said.
Oh, well, then, see. Now you know I don't listen.
Stay focused, stay focused. Okay, so Allison got back to the arena. She actually was pretty fast too. They have, officially, they have 5 minutes. So I think she's just trying to regroup a little bit. Here we have the arena lights. No shadows on the table. Clear colors on the balls. Just look at how nice this arena looks. Do you not, if you look at this, do you not want to play right now? Like, I feel like playing right now just by looking at this arena.
Are you challenging me to play?
Always.
Okay,
You know
let's play.
it.
I didn't bring a cue, but I'll just borrow one. No problem. Tim's quite the player from Holland. And, our sponsors for the event, of course, as he just mentioned, are Apex, Predator Group, Q Sports International, Medalla like Kamui and Rumza, Puerto Rico. The Predator Pro Billiard Series in 2023 tour consists of 17 events held in U.S., Austria, and Puerto Rico with a total prize fund of $1.8 million. They've gone up quite a bit and keep building with more sponsors coming aboard. We now have Billiard TV aboard, where they highlight our matches, and they're on quite a bit. I think they're on like 24/7 pool. Both ladies back in the arena. Allison lining up to break. She is just tied it up at 2 apiece. Breaking from the center, playing the 2 balls behind the 1 into the side pockets.
Or anything.
Well, she'll settle for anything, but that's what she's playing. The 9 ball went straight at the pocket, just shy, but it went
goes
in the corner.
Yeah.
And that works, like you said, or anything. And the 1 ball looks like it'll go by the 2. So she's left, the only problem she's going to have is making this 1 ball, because I'm not sure how much room she has to go by the 2, and then a 5-7 combo. Oh, 4. Look at the 4-10. Can she slide the 4 ball by the 10?
Well, and then the 5 doesn't really go past the 7. Nice view here.
Yeah.
So the beginning is okay, but then afterwards it's going to get difficult.
And here's a lady that can make difficult look easy. I'm not sure she would even consider shooting a 4-10 combo, or just shooting the 4 ball past the 10 and sliding it off the rail. It looks like it goes.
She might have to be super close to the 4 and also preferably straight. And then she drops in the 4, and then she will have a very tough shot on the 5 because of the combo there.
Yeah.
So I do not like that option. I might have to go for that 4-10 combo.
And the 4 ball will track towards the 7. So I like this a lot. She's ended up pretty well on this 4 ball to shoot that 4-10 combo. The 4 will track towards the 7, so she doesn't have to sell it out. They could get behind the 7. Is it going to come over far enough? She's just going to slide it right by the 10 and play safe. Interesting safety. Very simple, effective. Will she just kick 1 rail at the 4 ball? I kind of like kicking from the 2 rails in the upper part of the table at it. It's a nice line to the pocket. Brittany has called her extension. There's one of those Predator bridges we were talking about, with the bat wing on there. Well,
I think she has left the 4 on. Just trying to figure out, can she go 3, possible 4 rails around to get on that 5 ball. Oh. Oh, that 5 ball does go now, but where has she pushed the 7? I think it does go. So this is the opportunity for Brittany BRYANT to get on the hill in this first set.
playing position for the 5 in the same pocket. Now having come up for the 6, it looks like the 7 clears the 10. It does. In which case, if she can get the cue ball where it's at now for position on the 6, she has a 9 line to get on the 7. Nice line. But I would highly recommend making the 5 first. Wow. She left it out quite a bit there on the right side.
Yeah, I was surprised to see her get so far away from the 5 ball, even though the 4 was pretty good starter in front of the pocket.
Well, Allison was probably surprised too, but very grateful for the.
Oh, this is
what
not
she
great
left.
either. She will not be happy. It looks like she's straight or running into the 10 ball.
And if she's running into the. Ooh, I was going to say I'd run into it a little hard and slide down, but no. Oh, she was able to come right by it, yeah. Wasn't too bad.
Well, she did still run into that 10, did she? Oh, this is
A
not
steep
ideal.
cut. This is a steep cut.
And judging by the speed, she's playing safe. I was gonna say she will have to go up and down and then back up. So, oh wow. I mean, if you try to do that, that's no. I'm more saying the odds of having that happen to you are like really low.
Did she give it up? Yes, she did. Wow.
And
She
it's
was-
such a big game too. Like this is a really important rack.
It's on the hill. And she was gifted those balls and got a little
Oh,
funny on the 7.
needs a friendly bump.
Look at this. That's not very friendly. That's not very friendly at all. I'm going to stop the cue ball. I'm going to wind up on this and make sure I don't double hit it, but I'm going to try to 3-4 rail this 10 ball to the middle of the head rail. And stop the cue ball there if I can. She's just going to bank it over, I think. She tried to, well,
She tried to cut.
she's going to
and
pay a price here. Well, how much of a price? This spins in. Especially on this new cloth, this spins in.
Oh, wow. What is going on here?
It's 10 o'clock at night in Wisconsin.
So there's not much going on? That's what you're trying to say?
Pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Everything's closed.
Okay, so Brittany BRYANT gets on the hill after some pretty shocking moments here.
Surprising shots.
Yeah.
But they were nothing easy to begin with, so. For those of you that think that being in shape to play pool is unnecessary, when you spend 12 hours in the pool hall and you don't look like Tim DeRuyter,
Yeah, sure.
it can be wearing. And those are signs. Breaking on the hill, Brittany BRYANT to take this first set. Allison Fisher in her chair just wanting to get to the table to prevent that.
Oh, she got very close to making the 1 in the side.
Well, very close. She's also come very close to really leaving a fairly easy run out.
Well, I think she did.
Yes. But leaving it and completing it are two different things at this hour.
Well, and especially after what we just seen.
That's my whole point. Yeah.
You know, after
Exactly.
after making a couple mistakes like that, not a lot of people are able to still play well.
Well, this is one lady that when she makes mistakes like that, she's going to come back with a vengeance. That's what champions do. Just avoid the 9. Coming down for the 4. Just track the cue ball in line with the 10. So you have an angle to go from the 5 to the 6. And now the 2 rails for the 7. Two rail follow on the 5 for the 6, and then the 7 in the side. The 8 ball, I don't believe, goes by the 10, so she's going to have to go from the 7 to the 8 in the side. Or she can roll just forward a little bit if she can get where she's at right now for the 7 and play the 8 ball in the corner that she's standing. And that's where she's going to be too.
She's gonna be shooting the 8 in the side.
Put the cue ball on the spot. Land the cue ball on the spot. Or on that line.
Yeah, it worked out great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might be in for some late night drama right here.
A little hill action. Double hill. But we got 2 balls to go.
There it goes, double hill.
With Allison Fisher breaking.
Yeah, but Brittany BRYANT easily can do the same after a dry break, so she will have to make a ball or at least not sell out.
These ladies have traded off games. Neither one has won 2 games in a row. Brittany won the first, and so on. They traded games. Breaking from the middle again. She was successful in making the ball the last time she broke from here. Ended up pretty well too. Just wasn't able to close it. Little pop. A little pop to the side, but
Yeah,
made the 1.
She did lose the cue ball there, but what a result she's got right here, right now.
Well.
Two balls in the break.
And a shot, open shot on the 2. Something that she should, you know, she's 98% to pocket. She's got to come back past the 5. Oops. Or just go for the corner, because she's got too much of an angle to come straight back.
Yeah, 4 in the corner is okay still. Yeah, the balls were spread so good after the break. She needs to clear this.
If she can get straight in on this 4 ball for the corner pocket, she's in business.
Oh, well.
She's okay. It's not straight in for a stop shot, but she's got enough angle to come over to play the 5 ball. Well, she's fine. She can slide and pick her pocket. That's exactly what I mean. And now up for the 6.
I feel she's a little bit in between here. Obviously, she's gonna cut it in the side because that's where she can maneuver the cue ball a little bit more with, but
Just has to stay away from hitting the 10. Beautifully
she's
done.
gonna be straight. Well, almost straight here.
She's okay with that 'cause she's coming back for the 7 in the side. Or she can follow. Allison looking very focused here and good to complete this break and run to close out set number 1. 2 balls away.
And there it goes. Allison Fisher wins the first set for the 3 after a big struggle this set.
Yeah, they traded punches, they traded games all the way down to the end, and Alice puts 2 games together, ended up with a break and run to close out the set. I think we'll go to a little commercial here, and we'll be right back.
Welcome back, everyone. The Apex Wisconsin Women's Open. Look at this beautiful view. Predator Arcos, 2 balls. The Predator arena lights shining right through them. I think both players are ready in the arena, but John Lehman, we've seen him just leave the arena, so maybe he went to go take a little bathroom break. Which, of course, you know, like, it's necessary, so I get it.
There you go.
The future.
The future, steal his popcorn.
Oh, I'm glad that he's enjoying himself watching pool. I mean,
sitting right next to Bert Kenister. I wonder if that's his grandson.
Maybe.
Yeah, they sat him right in between. You know, that could very well be. In fact, I think it was yesterday that young man was sitting next to what could be his father on his left there, sitting next to the couple, and he was just leaning up against his dad watching pool, very interested in it too. And there's that picture that Tim was just talking about of the balls, and here's Brittany BRYANT opening up the second set with a break, and there goes the ball. The 1 ball goes in off the 2 into the corner.
No shot.
No shot on the 2. There's a purple 4 in the middle.
so she has left a very thin contact on the 2, but it's also super close with the double kiss.
I'm going to take this shot, and I'm gonna kick that ball right towards the 4. Real soft. Just tie up the 2-4. Is she going to get behind the? No, she's not. Yes, no, she's not. It looked like it was going to go by the 9 to tie it up, but it didn't.
Well, at least she's not selling out straight away. That's the main thing. She's gonna cut the 2, bring the cue ball 3 rails behind the 3, 4 and the 10. Just like that. That 2 ball came off the rail a little more.
And now what's Brittany going to do? Bank the 2 up and try to leave the cue ball behind the 4? The danger of a scratch there with that shot. Anything hitting anything on the right of the 2 ball could scratch. She just fired in is what she's going to do. Coming out straight across.
Yeah, beautiful shot. Just was really tough to get on the 3 ball from where she was. But at least she's got the initiative to turn around the game, play a good safety somewhere.
I'm going to try to bump the 8 ball with the cue ball, and that way you're stuck behind the 5.
Maybe the 3 behind the 6-9 just in case.
Just right here.
Oh,
This
is
is all
good.
it takes, yeah.
Oh, beautiful shot. Nice shot from Brittany BRYANT.
Quite a shot. Nice hit by Allison. It's going to sell out right for the side pocket. 4 ball, 2 rails to the 4 for position in the upper corner. 5 ball lies straight across. The 6 ball is trouble. She has to get kind of in line where the cue ball is now for the 6 in the corner.
Run in between the 2. No. Just a little bit more right spin to run into that 10 ball. She still have the 4.
She still has it, I think. But can she
Well,
get position on the 5?
If not, she can play the kick and stick. So there is a backup. Looks like she's going for it.
This is game number 1 for the second set. A set that Brittany desperately needs to win. You don't want to start off your first match, although technically it's her second, and go into the 1-loss side. Because now you have to win 4. Instead of just winning 3 to get into the final 16.
She's shooting the 4 in the bottom left corner. Last minute called the extension. Yeah, she's choosing the bottom left corner to have a better shot at the 5-8 combo after. But it's not a gimme though. Like, you gotta strike it well.
This is a well, the way that ended up, it looked like she played it 2 ways.
Yeah, maybe she was playing the short side of the 5, but I think that would make it only more difficult. The more speed you give, the more the 4 might hang up in the pocket.
True. Yeah, that with pocket speed that might have dropped.
Yeah, exactly. And then she could have played the 5-8 combo. So surprised to see this way. Just gonna kick one rail. Called the extension.
Can she go by that 7? She can go by the 7 and
I
kick one
think
round.
so.
Yeah.
And even if she aims further and then with low left, so low inside, she can make it bend so short.
She could also, if she catches the rail first on the bottom rail, she could slide up for a shot on the 5. That's way short. And now Allison is going to either probably play shape for the 5-8 combo. And will she just head straight up the rail? Straight. Yeah, up the rail because she's going up table. Oh, she's going to open up the 6. What a great shot, Allison. The Duchess of Doom. Just showed some of her stuff there, folks. Well played. Nice soft shot. Oh, she's going to come up and down. Okay, I thought she was just going to roll it and go right by the 9 ball and have the 7 nice and short. Looking pretty solid through this rack. Taking ball in hand. After that last, played a good safety and got ball in hand. Actually, she missed the ball, didn't she? And got behind the 7.
Yeah. But if she had played it 2-way, then she played a good shot.
This 10 to take the 1-game lead that opens up the 2nd set. And lead she does. Appreciative crowd is thinning out. It is late. It is 10:30 here in Wisconsin. Baraboo, Wisconsin at the Ho Chunk Gaming Casino in the Wisconsin Dells. This is
Breaking off, rack number 2. Sticking to the same plan she's been breaking alike.
If we haven't done our accounting yet and let you know what the prize fund is, we're looking at $60,000 in prize fund, $17,000 for first, $10,000 for second, $5,000 for third, $32.50 for 5th through 8th, and then 9th through 16th, and the final 16 is $12,500, $12.50, $1,250. For this women's tournament. And this cue ball's getting closer and closer to this 7 ball. The closer it gets, the less the chances of hitting the 1. think she's going to hit just above the side pocket with a lot of right spin to try to make the pocket to 1 ball.
Yeah, she's called it.
She's going
We'll
too
have to
high.
play with a lot of speed
Yeah,
though.
she's going on the opposite side and holding it up. Yeah, she is. I'd like to come in just above the side.
Oh, and
With spin
where
to
does
the
that
ball.
4-ball end up? Is that a 4-10 combo?
Well,
What do you
we'll
think?
take a look. I haven't seen it yet. The 8-ball, the 2-ball won't be there anymore, so does the 4 pass the 8? The answer is no. Does the 4 pass the 10?
I think the 4 does pass the 8. But
Well, let's see what Brittany thinks. She's the one at the table. She's going to get perfect on the 2.
oh, she's bumping the 4 even better for the 10 ball.
Now I like the 410.
Oh,
Just
okay.
those 2 inches that she moved the ball, I like the 410.
Yeah, it will be tough to get on the 3.
Especially if you go by the line, but she's all right.
Yeah, I think I actually turned out really good, even though she hit the 3 ball on the way out. The 5 ball on the way out. Got this, get to the center of the table, and then you do have the 4-10 combo. It's not a gimme, but it is doable.
It's a high percentage.
Oh, need to
She
stay
doesn't
away
scratch.
from the rail.
Well,
Okay, now it's a lot more difficult.
it is. She's further away from it. A little bit of an angle involved. But it's something I would go for. And I think Brittany will also.
Oh, it was a pretty good try, but yeah, good tries don't really count.
Let's see what I'm saying. I don't think I better say it.
So the 3 ball combination here. I think you have to shoot it.
No, I think rail first. Into the 5.
But the 4 still there.
Yeah.
Rough. No. The 4 into the. No, I'm shooting a 4-8-5.
She's shooting safe. She just told us both we were crazy.
Well, I thought. Yeah, that's very true. I didn't think that combo was too tough. Like the distances were not too big.
Well, see, the reason I would have gone rail first off that 5 is the 4 ball is going to go 2 rails up to the middle of the table, and now you're going to have an easy shot on the 4.
Is she gonna duck behind the 8?
No, she's going to scratch. She was trying to duck behind the 8. Got the double kiss. Sent her into the 5 and into the pocket. Well, she's got a cut shot. The 6 ball is hard play. I would actually try to move the 6 right now.
Yeah,
with
run
the cue
into
ball.
it.
Sure.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, because it's already too tough to hold the cue ball anyways. Why not just have a comfortable stroke and let the cue ball run
Yeah.
into the 6?
I don't think she can scratch in the side, so sending it over there, she's fine. She can't mess it up any worse than it already is. Well, she ran into it. And she just put it in a nice place for Allison. Nice and soft for the 6. The 7's tough. Does it go by the 8? I think it does. Yeah, the 7 slides by the 8.
Well, not
But
if she's dead straight on the 6.
You know what I might do here being dead straight? I bring
Draw
the cue
back
ball
for the
back for
bank.
the bank. Yeah.
Yeah, there's the only option.
That looks nice. Like that option. And I mean, if she gets that ball 4 inches below where it is now, it's a bank that just about everybody would have fun.
Oh, she
Fun
didn't
with.
really get perfect.
No?
She'll have to let the cue ball go here.
Just a hint of right
She
English.
can hold the cue ball if she would want to, but then it gets super scary.
Just run this ball. It'll come up to the middle where she can cut the 8 easily. And if it doesn't, well then she can cut this ball and go 2 rails for the 9. Or bank the 8. She called the bank, I think.
Yeah, but that's
Money.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
money.
Yeah, that's money. Well, when I seen it leave, I wasn't sure if it went in, but nice shot. Make the 9, you're guaranteed to be on the 10, and then she's getting the big lead on the board. I think the first,
This is the first 2-game lead.
yeah. No more sharing, she said.
You know what she really said there? With 2 bank shots in the game, in the same game. I'm the champion, and this is why.
Yeah, it looks like Brittany's game has been dropping a little bit lower as well. Probably just because it's starting to get late, they're getting low energy. I see Allison Fisher's also drinking something like orange juice or something with syrup, so there must be some reason.
Actually,
for it.
the color of what she's drinking looks very much like this energy fizz that I drink. I drink an Arbonne energy fizz. That's a lot of vitamin B12, and I mix it with water, and that's exactly what it looks like. That's exactly
Yeah,
what it
so
looks like.
it's
It's a mango
either-
flavor.
Yeah.
And that actually works very well.
So
Some energy.
little thing, Brittany going up to the table to break the ball.
And
So-
Allison says, "This is an alternate break.
Yeah,
Sit
why-
down." Now, see, this is a polite way to tell a player to sit down. And they'll get a smile out of it. And she just pretty much told her, you know, it is late. And I can see
I mean,
what-
this is exactly what I just said. I
Yeah.
said both are trying
Yep.
to get their energy out of something. Well,
And Bert Kenister's back there just kind of laughing, hearing the conversation, because he's standing right behind him. He can hear it all. Great job, ladies. And is there anything going threatening a pocket? Nothing even threatened a pocket there. Nice cut on the 1 for the pocket. Oh, the 2 ball threatened the. And you want to hit this with just a little bit of inside English to try to come right at that 4-3 with the cue ball.
not sure if it's gonna grab that much. on a short rail.
Well, actually, that's not enough of a cut to really hold it. So yeah, you're probably right. I don't think she
Well,
can
it's
hold
gonna
it.
slide as well that
Yeah.
much. So
Good
the
point,
main thing
Tim.
is
That's a
play.
very good point.
Main thing is play that soft speed, so you
Well, she
at
overcut
least
it.
get to see it too. But well, this is not really gonna hurt the rack though. Like, yeah, that came out safe.
Little cut on the inside of the one, bring around 2 rails.
Yeah,
She
safety
went the other
behind
way.
the 4 balls. Well, this might not be good enough. Caught a little thin. She might be able to send the 1 ball around 4 rails and get the cue ball behind the congestion of table.
Just cut it real thin and just end up right where you're at. Too hard. Why? Just playing the 1. Oh, she's not. She didn't want to take a chance of a bad hit, or the appearance of a bad hit. I don't blame her. It was tight. I think Brittany goes for a safety here too.
Or she's gonna have that pretty much cut on the 2 ball in the side, but not really sure how she's gonna get from that cut to the 3 ball. She follows it.
Oh, she was able to. Okay, I didn't think that ball would go.
But now this is the bigger shot though, going. I don't think she can go around the angles really.
Going away from the 3.
Just go 2 rails, end up in between the 6 and the 10 and take a longer 3.
Yeah.
Follow the cue ball up for the 4 on the side.
I think if she,
Or is she playing a bank?
she's avoiding. Okay.
Yeah, that was aggressive.
Yeah. Interesting here. She can pocket the. She just has to come past the 4. Because I wouldn't mess with drawing this ball a little, or even trying to go to the rail between the pocket and the ball. So I would just follow this and go just past the 4, just like that.
Oh, she's lost the cue ball.
Yeah, a little too far. Well, not really. She got a back cut on the 3 and then the cue ball into the 9. But it's further than what she wanted, so she lost the cue ball.
Thanks, George. Yeah, it's just I feel like she has not been really getting the speed that well. Like she's really been looking for her game during these 2 sets.
I don't know about looking for a game, but you make a good point. I think she's looking for the speed of the table. She's still not quite acclimated to it.
Which is a big part of your game,
Yeah.
I think. I mean, if you don't get the speed right, then you're going to be all over the place. And this is difficult. Yeah, the only thing I like is running into that 9. I don't really see any sense leaving the cue ball in between the 8 and the 10 and then trying to get back on the 5 down table. Those are extremely difficult shots.
Let's see what she does with it. I think she can just kind of slide over by the 8
3
and have the
seconds.
4.
Oh,
You said
pretty
three
good for
seconds.
3
She only
seconds.
used 2.
Yeah.
Now, to get on this 5 ball, this is tough. I think she can just follow this ball with a little bit of right English. So from here, from this angle, it looks like the corner's in the way. From the other angle I just saw it, she just was tight. She could come all the way back like that, but not to make the ball. That's a good shot. She's left Brittany in a world of hurt here. Because, you know, when you say if the safety's harder, shoot the shot. Well, they're both very hard here.
She's not going to be happy here. I mean, Brittany.
She would like to have nibbled the other side of the 10. Now, if she can reach this, she will probably hit the right side of the 5 and send the cue ball around those 2 balls. Oh, just the opposite. She used them as cover. See if Brittany can execute this 2-rail escape. Kick into the short rail and the long rail right at the 5. Too late. Too late. Well, this is big. She's got these 6 balls to go ahead 3-0 and close out the match.
Stun over for the 7. Stun over for the 7 here. Got the 8 in the side. Like it's a really good roadmap here.
Yeah.
To be on the hill and to be able to close the match. Next track or later, of course, but.
Well, we have seen 3-0 map leads wiped out, but not today. Have we seen it today?
Well, not so many. Joshua Filler.
Well, he just won 4-0, 4-0. He didn't wipe out any leads.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Federer did. Federer that was tied at 1 against Jesse Engel, and he won 3 games in a row. There's a couple matches that we've seen that in. Allison looking good to get on the hill here to win, be 1 game away from winning her match, moving on and sending Brittany to the 1-loss side in this Predator Pro Billiard Series event. Second stop of 6 in the U.S. The Predator Pro Billiard Series does consist of 17 events held in the U.S., Austria, Puerto Rico, for a total purse of $1.8 million. Upcoming events are Michigan in September 1924, 19th through the 24th, Ohio, October 11th through the 15th, and Puerto Rico, San Juan in November 6th through 12th. All in conjunction with the Michigan State Championships in Battle Creek, the Ohio State Championships in Wilmington, and the Caribbean State Championships in San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Allison fishing. Fisher waiting to break. You're just gonna say the same thing probably.
No, I wasn't going to say Allison went fishing.
No. Well, she's gonna be fishing to make a ball here.
Well, she's fishing to get this last rack and close out the set. She's 1 rack away. Measly 10 balls, or if she can get something close to the 10, a quick combo, the spin on the cue ball. Still spinning.
Just a little bit. Yeah, she didn't really hit it square. In the cue ball and on the 1.
Well, the 2 ball is not really available. The 5 ball has half the pocket blocked. And you can see the size of the pockets right here, how this 5 ball hanging over it pretty much blocks the 2 ball from sliding in, I think.
I think she needs to go for the 5. I don't
do.
think that
I
2
do
ball
too.
goes. Oh, okay, never mind. Straight in hole.
I was with you, that's what I was going to point out. But
Oh,
you
it's a little bit awkward how that 5 ball got to be just behind
Yes.
the cue ball. It's not a comfortable shot, this. Cutting the combination, playing it probably on the soft side. Playing it with soft speed and then being jacked up over the 5, the orange 5. Oh, the carom, okay.
And another carom coming up.
She doesn't have to.
I would. That's high percentage. That 10 ball looks like high percentage to me. Looks like somebody just handed me a steak knife and a fork and said, have at it. Going at it rail first. Didn't work out, but I agree with the shot. You're welcome to disagree.
I was more wondering what the shot right here, the 3 ball is. The nice shot, because she's gonna try and stun maybe off the rail, but ball. She hit that good. Oh, more saying, I was wondering if this was a possible shot because she did not have that much angle.
I like what she did. She could. I think she could have also just followed for the 5 in the bottom right hand corner, in the bottom corner, and that's what you're looking at.
Yeah. So I was like thinking two
which
different
one?
things. So
Ah,
it's
I got you.
that was the look on the face I had. Yeah. So probably stop shot here for the 7 inside. She could draw back, but maybe she's trying not to do too much at the moment. Already queuing over the 8, so just play a stop shot.
Looks like she's going to be able to close this out. This looks awfully nice for Allison. She's in line and about to get in real good line. A little higher. Well, she
Did she get just enough to?
Just-
No, I don't think so.
just has to go to the rail. She'll take what she has, put a little bit of right English on it and spin towards the 9.
Yeah, if she can get to where the 8 is right now.
Oh,
Or
she's
she
going to
even-
cross. That's even better.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Yeah, she's dead perfect on this 9, so oh, this will look like the day's done. Day 2 is over. Allison Fisher here to advance to the next winners round. Brittany BRYANT will have to go through the losers bracket to make herself back into the last 16.
That's off to Allison Fisher. Congratulations, Allison.
This was George Teachea and myself, Tim de Ruiter, and we'll be back tomorrow. So not at 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. I heard